Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Nerd Chronicles. This is your host, Proud Lame, certified beta male, simp and giant, whatever it is, no game. The socially awkward nerd, Christian Paul, speaking at your service. This following episode contains graphic content that could be uncomfortable to some viewers, that could be like disheartening, not safe for work, that type of ordeal. It could offend some viewers in some way without any intent at all. It could be strong language, it could be basically strong graphic scenes, however it may be. There will be an E that's actually placed onto the top label up on the YouTube set, and it can basically require either views for either minimum 13 up, or in some cases, depending on YouTube's policy, it could be 18 up or however it may be. Please take notice before we get on with the presentation. Alright, viewer discretion advised. Now let's get back to it.
Yeah. Do you? Down a little bit. Okay. Go ahead and push again. Go down. Okay, stop. Little necklace. That's normal. Hey, baby necklace. That's normal. Now down. Push. Good work. Go on. Grab and then tell me. What do you have?
A girl!
Stop! Yes.
What?
A girl. Because the heart rate is 35. And 1109. Congratulations.
Oh my God!
Oh, your daughter was right.
You guys are surprised.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness!
See, it's so pretty. Did you,
Mom, it's a girl. It's a girl. Yeah.
Do you see? 12 kids by 6 different women. Yeah. Again, 12 kids by 6 different women. Right? And you got one that's just recently been born on December 14th. by a previous baby mama, that serial Nick impregnated Nick Cannon basically had, going around like slaying around dick to dick, slaying around moisturizer, one baby mama to another, one side piece to another, all the way around ever since Nick was divorced with Mariah Carey, and unfortunately divorced around 2016 with 2 twins, and since then everything has gone a bit insane. And the way that he had an interview off of Today, speaking to one colleague up in the article that I read earlier, is that I could see this woman when I basically get it in raw, when I practice scrambled eggs raw. You know what I mean? I could see that woman be the mother of my child. Never mind they've yet to marry. Never mind they just dated. Never mind the fact that they may have like some side piece flings here and there, going from one side piece to another, making babies, to the other side piece making another set of babies. It's just beyond insane. And you know what I suggest Nick Cannon should do? Right? Nick Cannon needs to get like dual citizenship to a country that literally allows polygamy. Well, he'll be able to marry all of his wives that will come into contact, with the exception of Mariah Carey.
One woman, one problem. 2 women, 2 problems. That's what some friends say. But I have 2 wives and no problems. Sia is my first wife. She's the mother of my 2 children. And Ntata is my second wife, the younger one. We've only been married a year, and thank God they get along very well.
You see? And the reason why I say this is that he'll be able to have as much kids as he wants with multiple wives, and all the children will still stay together up in one roof, rather than waste all his time and all of it. Actually, the money and the resources still go hand in hand, but you don't have to worry about wasting all of his time going from location to location, trying to support every single room in person, not virtual, up in person, where the kids will literally feel him, right? Because who suffers at the end of this? Yes, it's like all good whenever the newborns really come into play. But what's going to happen when they reach teenage years? What's going to happen when they get into college, right? Like they graduate from high school come 18 years from now, and they may still need your help when it comes to studying, schooling, where they aim to become, the whole 9 yards, right? And they got to be dealing with like step sibling after step sibling, the whole 9 yards, right? Who suffers the most? The kids, as to a lesser extent Mariah Carey here, right? And as for those women, right, who were willingly chose to get impregnated by him just because they want to actually deal with the lifestyle. I don't know, one of them is literally is advanced with her degrees and received advanced degrees, if I'm not mistaken. And y'all still be able to actually deal with, like, you still choose to actually get pregnant by this guy, knowing that the fact that he impregnated other women shows a reflection of who you are as a woman. It shows a reflection of your character as a woman. Low self-esteem. You know what I mean? Basically, more so want to try and get with the lifestyle, get all the high, flashy stuff, and not trying to get with Nick Cannon as a person. Nick Cannon the man, Nick Cannon the character. Right? It's a reflection of them too. Right? Shame on them. Shame on all of them. Right? Shame on all of them for allowing themselves to really be how should I say this? To allow themselves to really be part of his baby mama harem, if you know what I mean. That they're gonna really stick to for the rest of their lives. And I feel bad for none of these side pieces whatsoever. And again, I feel bad for Mariah. I feel bad for Nick's kids, but I do not feel bad for Nick Cannon himself. I do not feel bad for his side pieces whatsoever, because at the end of the day, they got what they deserved, right? And there's like a number one lesson that we can all learn from. Eggplant discipline is key. Shout out to Minister Jab. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. You know what I'm saying? And also seek women based on character, and make sure you create a structured environment, not just for the unit, but the potential for anything that you literally build down the line. So you ain't gotta be worried about all this chaos that Nick's literally bringing onto the earth, like any other noble, you know. And with Nick's situation, right? Nick is like one in rare few because he has some money to do what he's doing. But not many dudes that have multiple kids by multiple women literally have like the layaways or don't even have the time whatsoever to see all their kids, and it's gonna impact those children, right? Nick's an anomaly, right? Shawty Lowe's an anomaly. Andrew Tate's an anomaly. Okay. Who else is the anomaly that has multiple kids by multiple women? Future. Okay, he's the anomaly, right? But still, you know, the availability, the presence, is always going to make this whole to make sure the whole family structure stays in order for the children to grow up. And that's the issue that I have when it comes to this whole situation. It's just beyond fucking sickening. It's beyond fucking disgusting in my opinion. And it's ridiculous on what these guys are going through. And it shows a reflection of who Nick is. It shows a reflection of who Alyssa is, Brittany Bell is, you know, Abby De La Rosa is, you know, the other two baby mamas are there as well. It shows a reflection of who they are. And who they are in terms of character, irrespective of education, irrespective of accomplishments that they have. Those women there rather go for the lifestyle rather than actually get to go see the person or the human for who they really are. And it's a shit and a fucked up shame. Gone.